Welcome back, my Sagittarius. So your angel numbers for this month are listed on your computer screen. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your first question. So you guys wanted to know whether or not the current individual that you are with is worth waiting for. So Spirit is advising you guys to allow this situation to unfold naturally, okay? I do feel like there are certain experiences in life that you have to go through without trying to control the narrative. This is one of those experiences. This individual is in your life because they're here to help you push yourself beyond your limitations and to face your fears. I feel like their purpose is to help you also be open to greater possibilities and to also unlock your full potential, or vice versa. This energy can go the other way around. So before you make a decision to possibly walk away from this relationship, Spirit is advising you to be more open and to also give it all that you have. You have to make sure that you're giving it 110% before you can say, you know what, it didn't work. I do feel like your partner could also be trying to work things out. I feel like they have a more optimistic outlook that things between you two will work out. And I feel like they can also be implementing certain new tactics or ideas, or trying to take a new approach when it comes to how you guys relate to each other and how you guys also communicate. However, understand that there has to be more here than just the physical, okay? This relationship cannot survive on the sexual connection or intimacy alone, and it cannot be based solely on what you guys can do for one another, okay? So material things. So moving forward, I see you guys really assessing how much you have poured into this relationship, whether it be the efforts that you made, whether it be financial, whether it be emotional, whether it be spiritual. I see you guys really taking a step back to reevaluate where you stand and what changes you need to make and where you see this relationship going. Right now, you are also more so concerned about your return. You're questioning whether or not this person has given to you as much as you have given to them, okay? So you may even be questioning past decisions or choices, or thinking about making some sort of major change, okay? So you're trying to figure things out at this time. I see them coming across as someone who is, in fact, a rock for you, or vice versa, you may be a rock for them. They may support you when it comes to your work or your career or whatever it is that you do, and you may do the same for them. They are coming across as someone who is mature. If they are not as financially well off as you, or vice versa, understand that this person is definitely striving to become more stable. I see them being very strong, practical, clear thinking, reliable, ambitious, respected in their career, a very dynamic and authoritative person, very disciplined when it comes to the work that they do. If they are not in a law or military background, they may have wanted to go into a branch of like the military or the army, or they have a desire to be in a position of leadership. And I do see them working their way to the top if they're not already there. Understand that they're also going through their own spiritual transformation, whether this be on a physical level, mental level, emotional level, or when it comes to their finances, there's some sort of transformation and growth happening. So work can also be one of their major work could be one of their main priorities at this time, or their main focus. So a lot of the conversations between you two could be work or money based, okay? Both of you guys seem to be focused on financial matters. So there may be a lot of discussions about work opportunities or money, or like financial obligations like bills and things of that nature. So maybe you guys need to learn how to communicate or connect on another level besides that, okay? Regardless, this person is definitely committed to you. They're committed to their career, their growth. They know how to find opportunities, okay? I do feel like they also attract what they need, and they also have a lot of money-making ideas. However, when it comes to grounding those ideas in the physical and then seeing them come to fruition. They may lack the drive to do so. So this person needs to focus on how to maintain. They need to focus on, once you receive the idea, it's time to write it down. It's time to take whatever necessary steps you need to in order to see it come to fruition. They need to speak it over their life. They need to visualize themselves already having it, and then they need to see it through. Okay. There can also be an issue when it comes to family members or friends relying on this person financially, so they can attract needy individuals as well. Okay. So on an intuitive level, a lot of you guys feel that it's time to pull back. You may even be like harboring secret feelings of wanting to escape or wanting to leave this relationship. You may have fallen for this person because of their potential. You may have seen what they could possibly be. However, you did not see them for who they were in that moment. So this could be causing you to feel like maybe it's time to, step back and explore other opportunities. Regardless of what decision you make, I see it going both ways. I see someone in this relationship possibly going off in a new direction, taking a leap of faith, and starting all over again. However, there's also a possibility of someone getting involved in a third-party situation if they stay in this relationship and they're not happy. Okay. And for others of you, I see you opening up on an emotional level to your partner, and you guys exploring a deeper level of intimacy. And also there's a possibility that you may, start to really fall in love with this person again, establish a solid bond or a deeper level of love between you two. Okay. There's also a need for healing and forgiveness. So you guys need to really get in touch with what it is that you want on a heart level, on a soul level, and figure that out. For those of you guys who decide to stay, I do see you guys having some sort of new beginning. Okay. For others, there could be someone who steps out of the relationship, or someone who just decides to leave altogether. So moving forward, you also want to know, what soul lessons did Spirit want you to learn from this relationship or past relationships? And you are being advised to change the way that you are viewing relationships in general. It's all about your mindset. So you need to be more optimistic. You need to start seeing, the more positive side of things. The same amount of love and care that you give, and compassion that you give to other people, you need to make sure that you're also giving that to yourself. I see you sticking around and being patient with people, having a hard time saying no to people or turning people away. So Spirit is telling you that you also need to learn through these experiences how to set boundaries with other people, or else they're going to continue to take. It's okay to be patient. It's okay to allow certain things to take its natural course. However, you also have to learn when is it time to stand up for yourself and set those boundaries and walk away. You'll also learn how to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve your highest good. This also has a lot to do with you releasing your own unhealthy habits or patterns. Okay, a lot of you guys come across as being very independent, very strong, very self-sufficient as well, and you can give off almost like this masculine energy that you don't need anybody else. You can also come across as very controlling, or like your way is the only way or the best way, and like you can just do it on your own. Okay, or you can also push people away with your demeanor, like your attitude, like your energy. You can come across like you want to be alone, like you really don't need anybody else, or like you're so self-absorbed or focused on yourself. And that's a soul lesson that maybe you need to learn. Maybe you guys need to learn how to have a balance, how to balance out your feminine energy as well as your masculine energy. You could come across as very seductive, emotionally controlling, ruthless with your words and your actions sometimes. Your partners can also view you as more so of a disciplinarian. So there could be a disconnect when it comes to the romance. So no one wants to date their parents, although we all tend to attract people who are very similar to our parents. But your partner may not see you as a romantic partner anymore. It can almost feel like you are constantly, on them or criticizing them or telling them what to do, or you may think that you're, what's best for them than what they know is best for themselves. So they could view you almost as a parent and not really a spouse, okay? So that's a soul lesson that you guys need to learn as well. So also stop feeling like, people are against you or you've been wronged. If you carry around that bitterness or that energy for too long, then you're going to just attract those situations that confirm whatever it is that you feel or believe on the inside. Others can also view you as being cold or calculated at times. You can also come across as being deceptive, even if you're not a liar. If you're like the type of person that kind of refuses to acknowledge certain things or to go deeper into details, or you just refuse to answer questions, or you avoid conversations altogether, people can see that as you hiding something. So this could have a lot to do with you also feeling like, you're independent, you don't need anybody for anything, you're supporting yourself, or you feeling like you don't have to answer to anybody else if they're not doing anything for you. Some of you guys can also feel like you're carrying a lot of responsibilities when it comes to not only your relationship, but relationships with other people. You can feel like it's always up to you to take the initiative to get things done. Again, this is about you setting those boundaries, also taking some sort of a new approach. And a lot of you need to also do what makes you happy instead of always trying to be everything for everybody else and trying to please everybody else. There can also be some new opportunities coming in when it comes to your career, but I'll get into that at another time. I see someone walking away possibly when it comes to a relationship. Okay, this is about avoiding responsibility, someone running away, someone leaving, someone hiding something, someone procrastinating, someone feeling like they can do better by themselves. Okay, let's see. You need to get yourself into a new state of mind. Okay, when it comes to this relationship, you may need to just go somewhere and clear your head. There may even be a relocation that happens. You may feel like, it's time for me to focus on myself, because it's not always about the other person. I feel like a lot of you guys are avoiding yourself on a deeper level. There may be some residual energy left from past traumas or pain that you're holding on to, whether it be this relationship, a past relationship, a friendship, a family relationship. You guys need to really get in touch with yourself and figure out what it is that's causing you to have these experiences in your personal life. So this may require that you disconnect or relocate, like change directions in some way in order to clear your head and work on healing yourself. When it comes to moving forward, you need to make sure that you are making more smart choices when it comes to the people that you connect with. You need to make sure you are communicating clearly what it is that you want, that you're being truthful not only with yourself but with other people as well. And I feel like you guys need to learn how to really raise your standards when it comes to the people that you align yourself with. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. The extended version of your video is in the description box below, as well as the comment section below. It can also be located through my website, along with contacting me for a private reading, and that's through LaDivination.com. Thank you so much to everyone who participated in the survey on my Instagram. Keep you guys' spirits high. I love you guys all. Don't give in to fear right now. I appreciate you guys as well. Until next time.